everyone, it's Tammy, and it's time for me to make a birthday card. I am going to make it similar to the one that I just made for a friend of mine. I think this is really cute, and it's using the Cupcake Critters stamp set from Pretty Pink Posh, and I think I'm going to do something very similar but a little bit different because I have my uncle to make a card for. So this is the stamp set, and then to do the cute little like hill with the has little dots on the side of the hill, I used these breakaways, and that's actually made so that you can, it cuts down the middle and puts these little dots on both sides, so you can actually like put one here and then one here, and there's a little bit of a space between them, which looks really cool. But I'm just using it just singly so that I can get that done. So let's go ahead and put that down first. And I also need a card base, which I didn't bring over here, but I have. Well, gosh, this thing is sticking to me. It has some glue on it. Oh, it has some fuzz stuck on it too. Sorry, guys. Have to take care of my stuff, don't I? I did go ahead and pick out at least most, if not all, of my colors, so I have that done. And I'm just going to take the little hill that I die cut out, and I'm going to glue that using my art glitter glue onto the, my white card front. Now this is cut at 3 3/4 by 5, so it's a 1/2 of an inch smaller than the A2 base, and then this is cut at 1/4 of an inch from the A2 base, so this is 4 by 5 1/4. So you're just taking your A2 base and you're just going in 1/4 of an inch with each layer. Whoops. And then I'm just going to use my brown cardstock. What is this called? Why am I coming up with a blank? My goodness. It's been one of those weeks for sure. And then I have this, and I was thinking I might do a little knot or something with it. Maybe I should have just done it under the white because I don't have very much of it. So let me pull this up real quick. And then I will see if I can have enough to tie a little knot. Ooh, it's gonna be close. Let me pull it tight, and then I don't know if I have enough. You know what I might do is tie it in a little knot and then wrap it around. Oops, I went too far. I'm just tying it in the knot first, and then I'm pulling this twine, that's the word I'm looking for this, so that I can wrap it around the card then, and it will be as big as it, like, you know, it will, I don't have to try to, well, I'm screwing it up anyway. And I'm screwing up my words. I am sorry. I am tying it in a knot, and then I will wrap it around the card because it's easier to tie it in a knot when it's not pulling against the card, and when I have it so that I can grab the edges a little easier, or a lot easier. And I'm just going to put a sharp tool in here. It doesn't have to be sharp, but it has to be thin, so that I can then wrap my knot around that, and then that means that I can make it smaller or bigger. Usually, at least, that works. Oh, except for I just broke it. Alright, well, that's just not going to work. How about I just tie it in a little knot, and we'll just figure out how to use it here in a little bit. I'm just going to cut it off. I'm sure I have more twine that I could find, but I'm kind of in a hurry. It's late and I actually need to get to bed, and I was making a card and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do another one real quick because I'm on a roll. And I do have some coffee. I'm not going to put this on the actual card base yet, which I do have over here. So here's the card base, which is, like I said, an A2 sized card, which means it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And I have it as a top fold card. And so this will just go right on top of this like that here in just a little minute. But let's do the coloring first and the stamping. And I want to use this cute bear. So just take my bear off of there, and then I'm going to put him on my block. I'm going to stamp him in black ink. Just right there like that. And I think that I will take a happy birthday. I need to clean this still, I know. And I will put that on the inside of the card. So I'm just going to open that up and stamp happy birthday right in the middle of the page. And I actually got it pretty straight. Yay me! And I need to clean that one too, so I'm not going to put my stamp away yet just because I still need to clean it. And let's see, I do have other twine. I kind of like the idea of some twine, so maybe I'll do that anyway. I don't even know what I did with that knot that I tied anyhow. That was a big waste of nothing, wasn't it? I have no idea what I did with it. I think I'm going to use this kind of mustard yellow color, and I'll just go around the whole thing. Actually, I won't. What I'll do is I'll just cheat and make it look like I'm going around the whole thing, but I'm really not. So I'll take some regular tape. And I'm gonna, let's see, do I want it up here or do I want it, I think I want it down here actually. So I'm gonna take this and wrap it around there and just put my regular tape right on it to hold it in place. And I'll do the same thing to this side, which I almost didn't give myself enough room. And then I will take some and just tie it in a little knot here. And I am going to go ahead and put this down, even though normally I wouldn't do this to the end, but I don't know, I feel like I want to make sure that that ribbon doesn't go anywhere, that twine doesn't go anywhere. Extra glue on it. Craft paper, that's what this is called. Good grief. I'm sorry guys, it really has been quite the month for me already, and it's been nuts, but We'll get there. I would not be surprised if this happy birthday would have been on that side. I really wouldn't have been surprised. There was a part of me that thought, okay, that's gonna happen. And now this cupcake, I'm gonna draw some lines on because I think that it looks more like a cupcake if it has the lines on the paper. So for me, I'm just drawing them in there. And I'm going to color that in with this kind of khaki taupe craft, if you will, color. And then I'm going to color him. Let's see, I have number 180 is my lightest one, which is this guy. So I'm going to color all of him this color. Oh, I didn't get out colors for the flame of the candle. Oops, I'll still have to do that. Or even for the inside of his ears. Or for his nose for that matter. So yeah, I guess I still have some coloring to get, but for the most part I picked out my colors. And I know I just went over his nose, but that's okay. I'm going to color his nose black, so I don't really care that it's colored brown right now. I just like to put a layer of color down, of my lightest color down. This is the way I like to color with alcohol markers. It's not the only way to color, and I don't even know if it's the recommended way, but this is the way that I do it. I like to put down my lightest color first and saturate the paper and get it kind of ready for more color and to blend. So then I use my second darkest color. Which is 165 in this case. And I color in a lot of them again with this color. And if there's some light shadowing or whatever that you can do, if you're comfortable with that, I would do that with this too. I'm not real comfortable with it, so I just kind of do all the edges. I will get there, I hope, but right now I'm just kind of going, okay, I think that this would be that. And so I'm going across all of, or not across, but I'm going around all of the lines. And then I'm gonna leave that cap off, and then I'm gonna take my lightest color again and just go over everything and kind of help make sure that the colors start to blend. And when you're looking at this on the screen, I don't know how it looks, but when you're doing it in real life, I can see those colors blending, and I can see that line go away. So it's more of an even coloration instead of a strict line between dark and light. I might leave that off too. And then I'm going to take my darkest one and I'm going to fill in like around the, wherever I think it would be darkest, which I'm going to make it, I tend to always do the left and top, so that's where my shadowing seems to be. I don't know. I know I'm not doing it exactly right, but it kind of works for me. And then I go underneath things because it's going to be darker. There's going to be a little shadow underneath all of these areas. And then this is darker, that's darker, and the bottom of his feet will be a little darker. And then this part would be a little darker. I think his ear would be a little darker. Underneath his nose would be a little darker. Maybe his mouth. And maybe that would probably actually be lighter where the candle light is. Okay, maybe something like that. And then I will take my medium color and try to get rid of that stark line. I'm not doing the best job coloring with in the lines. And then I like to take my lightest color and just go over everything again. Something like that. And now I'm going to put the lids back on, I think. 180 and 165. Then I'm going to make the icing. I want it to be white, so I'm just taking this gray so I filled it in with gray, but then I'm going to take my colorless blender and just kind of go around with that so I know that it's done. And then I'm going to take a yellow marker, color that, and then let's do this fluorescent orange. I think that would look nice. There we go. And then I'm going to take a couple different colors of green and do the candle. This looks like the darker of the two, so I won't do all of it that color. So I'm doing this totally different than I did the other one. I'm doing this the dark color first. And then I'll fill it in with the light. Oh, and actually I'm not sure that that's true. This one may be darker. Oh well, I'll just color it however. Luckily it's just a small hat, so it's not that big of a deal. And a candle. And then I'm going to take the colorless blender, I guess, and let's go in and take some of this color out. There we go. And then I'm just going to go over it with this one as well. There we go. That's cute. And then let's take a pink marker and get the inside of his ears. I don't think that's pink enough. Let me find a pinker one. This one might be too pink, but no, I think that's all right. Because it'll lighten it up here in a little minute. And then I'm going to take a black, or this is a really dark gray. And I think I'm going to take some green, a different color green though, and just give this some sprinkles. And that is the card. Happy birthday. I think that's really cute. I think my uncle will appreciate it. It's kind of a no-nonsense, just easy card to do, and it's masculine enough, but not too masculine where it can't be cute. Yeah, I think that turned out really cute. See? Cute. So thanks for watching, and yeah, I hope you like it. I hope my uncle likes it. Have a great day. Bye-bye.